We are to continue with the topic of Boolean algebra today. In the previous class, we have started the concept of Boolean algebra and defined what is Boolean algebra. Various laws of Boolean algebras were discussed, various identities or theorems were proved in the previous class. And we have also discussed about the minterms and maxterms, about the minterms and maxterms of the Boolean algebra. Now, let us move further and we have to discuss. We know that in Boolean algebra, we have Boolean expressions like this. Suppose f is a function of three variable abc, and the expression is ab plus bc plus abc, and we just need to simplify this kind of a Boolean expression. So to reduce or to simplify these kind of expression, we have the first technique, that is using the rules of Boolean algebra or the theorems of or laws of Boolean algebra. We can simplify. And the second one, that is the graphical method, which is known as K-map or Karnoff map. So the graphical method have also been used in case of discrete mathematics when we need to simplify these kinds of Boolean expressions. So K-map is also known as Karnoff map, and we can simplify these kinds of expressions by two techniques, that is the sum of products SOP and product of sums POS. So in case of sum of products SOP, we have the expressions like ABC plus AB, and the symbol sigma is used for these kinds of expressions. And we have, when we have product of sums like a plus b into a plus b plus c, then the symbol pi is used for these kinds of expressions. Next, regarding K-map, we can also state that K-map is a graphical representation that provides a systematic method for simplifying the Boolean expressions. So this is a systematic method for simplifying this kind of expressions. Now, before moving further, we just understand what is the meaning of a gray code in K-map. So gray codes are like binary numbers, but there is a difference of gray code. Let us understand first. We have a decimal number, that is 0, and its binary number is, that is 00. Similarly, we have a decimal number, that is 1, and its binary number is 01, and the number is 2, and its binary number is 10. Similarly, 3, and its binary number is 3. Now, if we see from 00 to 01, there is a change of 0 to 1 only. And similarly, in the next we have a change from 1 to 0 and 0 to 1. So there are two changes. So we can say this kind of change is a single bit change. And when there are two changes, then you can say that this is a two-bit change. Similarly, in the last, there is also a single bit change. This is also a single bit change. So this is very important to understand. So gray codes are actually like binary numbers, but in gray codes, in the consecutive binary, there are only one bit change. So in consecutive binaries, there are only one bit change in the case of gray code. बाइनरी नंबर्स में तो हो सकता है 2 बिट का चेंज. सो इन द केस ऑफ ग्रे कोड्स देयर शुड बी ओनली 1 bit change. So it means your gray codes should be like this, that is 0 0, and then we have 1, that is 0 1. It is okay because 1 bit change is there. Now the 2 and 3 values will be swapped here, and this swap process will be done, and 1 1 will be there. Just see, again there is 1 bit change, and now this 2 is written there, that is 1 0. So this is also a 1 bit change. So it means the gray codes work at, so you can say that first two to theek hai, first second, but third and fourth value will swap. So you can say that you have 1 2 3 2. Now these are first four. Next four will be 4, 5. Now 6, 7 will swap again. So 7, 6. Next we should have 8, 9. 10, 11 will swap again, and it will give you 11, 10. So this swap process will work in the case of gray codes. So this is important because we have to use the gray codes for explaining the questions of the key map. So now let us move further. First of all, we have a two variable K map. This is the smallest of the K map or Karnoff map. So two variable K map means the variables are two. If the variables are two, then the map will have 2 square is equal to 4. 4 boxes or 4 squares we require, like this. So we require 4 squares. The square boxes will be drawn here. So we should have 4 square boxes. Now, the values of one variable, say A, are listed above the top horizontal, like this, listed above of the top horizontal, and the value of the other variable, say B. The second variable I am taking, that is B, is listed on the left hand side of the box. So four possible minterms are there with two variables A and B. And the variables will be written like this, that is A bar A, similarly B bar B. And your boxes will be written with A bar B bar. This is your bar stands for complement. You can also use A dash in place of bar. So that is A bar B bar, and this is A B bar in the second box, and we have A bar B, and this is A B. Now we can say that these four minterms, A B, A B bar, and A bar B, and A bar B bar, are there, and these are represented by the four squares in the map as listed in figure A. So these are listed in figure A. Now, squares are said to be adjacent if the minterms that they represent differ in exactly one literal. Now, you just see differ in exactly one literal. What does it mean? Now just see these two boxes. Now in these two boxes, B bar is same, but A bar is changed to A. So these are differing with one literal exactly. So we can say that this box is adjacent to this box. Similarly, B bar B has been changed and A bar is the same. So only the change of one literal is there. So we can say that this box is also adjacent to this box. Similarly, this box is adjacent to this box, but this box is not adjacent to this. Just see, there is a change of two literals exactly. A bar is changed to A and B bar is changed to B. So these are not adjacent. Similarly, these are not adjacent. So we can say that the diagonal boxes are not adjacent. Now, the expressions can be simplified by properly combining those squares in the K map which contains 1. The expressions can be simplified by properly combining those squares in K map which contains ones. So this process of combining ones is called looping. Now this process is said to be a looping process. So whenever there are ones in two adjacent squares in the K-map, the minterms represented by these squares can be looped and it eliminates the variable that appear in complemented and uncomplemented form. Now, what does it mean? Suppose we have a small question. You just need to simplify the expression by using K-map. Now, this is the expression we have. You just see, remember for this K-map, you can also write the square boxes in the form of ones. So this is A and this is B. This is 0, this is 1, this is 0, this is 1. And your this box is A bar, B bar. This is A, B bar, and A bar B, and this is AB. Now come to the question. Uh, this is your question. Now in question this we have A, B bar. So A, B bar mean your resultant box will be corresponding to this. You will have a square box like this. So you will have A, B is there. This is 0, this is 1, now this is 0, and this is 1. Now you see A, B bar is there. A, B bar is there. So in place of this box, you can put 1. Similarly, A bar, B bar is there. So you can put 1. Now these are two adjacent boxes. Now the two adjacent squares are A bar, B bar, and A, B bar containing 1 have been grouped. So these squares can be grouped. How the grouping is possible? Just see, like a paper, अगर आप इसको मिडल से फोल्ड करें तो वह वन उस वन के साथ ओवरलैप कर जाएगा. So this is just like folding a paper. So when you fold the paper, so this one will overlap with this one. This is called grouping method. So grouping technique और looping technique में looping में हम लोग we try to create 8 ones, 4 ones, and 2 ones. So 2 ones mean we need to create pairs. 4 ones mean we need to create quads. And 8 ones mean we can create octets. So we can, because this is the question of two variables, only pairs are possible. So our try is to create pairs in this square boxes. So just to simplify the given algebraic expression, now the two adjacent squares a bar, B bar, and this one, and A, B bar are containing ones have been grouped together and they have been encircled. These two terms can be looped, and that eliminates a variable since. अब आपने क्या करना है, आपने उस वेरिएबल को रिमूव कर देना है जो कॉम्प्लीमेंटेड फॉर्म में चेंज हो रहा है. Now a bar has been changed to a corresponding to this. So a bar changing to a mean complemented form has been changed to uncomplemented form, and only the remaining variable is b bar. So this is the resultant expression. This is the simplified resultant expression by using K-map. So this can be verified algebraically. इसको verify भी किया जा सकता है by doing so. That is a b bar plus a bar b bar. Now you can use a plus a bar into b bar. This is the distributive law of algebra. So a plus a bar by complement law, you will have 1 into b bar. This is the identity technique. So you will have b bar. So by using Boolean algebra laws or theorems, you can also get b bar. So we are getting the same expression. Next we have a question. The question is also for two variable. You need to simplify a b plus a bar b and plus a bar b bar. Now we should have a square box again in which four squares are there. So this is for a and this is for b variable. This is your given expression. You need to simplify this. There we need to write down one first. Ones in the boxes. AB. AB is there. Sorry. This is a B bar. Please change it. This is a B bar. So in the case of A B bar, this is the column, and one is written A bar B. This is the column. जहां जहां भी टर्म आएगी वहां वहां आपने वन प्लेस कर देना है. A bar B bar is also one. Now we have to make pairs. So there are, if we fold the paper from this middle line or this middle line, just see, अगर हम इस मिडल लाइन से फोल्ड करते हैं तो ये वन इसके साथ ओवरलैप करके पेयर बनाता है. एंड इफ वी fold the paper with this line like this on this, so this one will overlap with this one and make a pair. So make the pairs. So the first pair is this, and the second pair of this one will be made with this one. So this is the pairing process, and it can be encircled. So looping of one horizontal, one squares. So one horizontal, one square. You just see in this column we have A bar, B bar, and this is A, B bar. So this one to this one, A bar changed to A. Complemented form is changed to uncomplemented form. So only B bar. So only resultant from this pairing will give you B bar. And similarly, the pairing from this box to this box, that is B bar to B, complemented form has been changed to uncomplemented form. So this B variable will be removed and you will have A bar. So this is the resultant expression. So B bar plus A bar can also be written as A bar plus B bar by commutative law. This is by K-map. You can also verify by using the simple Boolean algebra rules. So first can be written as AB bar plus A bar can be taken out from these two expressions, by using distributive. So B plus B bar is there. This is by complement law. So that is into 1. So A B bar plus A bar is there, and it can be written A plus A bar is there because this is a 1 here. So you will have A is there, and this is by absorption law. Remember the absorption law of a Boolean algebra. Let us apply the absorption law here. Absorption law says that whenever we have A plus A into B, that is A. And it can also be written like this: A into A plus B is A. This is by absorption law. So, what is A here? Your A is there. Okay. Okay. Distributive law can also be used here. You can also use absorption, but I think distributive is more appropriate. Distributive law is A plus B into C will give you A plus B into A plus C. Now, by this law, you will have A bar plus A into A bar plus B bar. This is more appropriate. This is a distributive law. So no need to use absorption. So A bar plus A is 1 by the complement property. So 1 into A bar plus B bar. This is the identity law. So A bar plus B bar. So we are getting the same by using the Boolean algebra theorems or by using K-map. So by doing the question or by simplifying the question with the help of K-map, it becomes comparatively more easier. Now let us move further and do the question related to three variable K-map. So in the three variable K-map, we have variables. Suppose I take the variables A, B, C, and in the three variable case, you will have squares 2 cube is equal to 8. So plot the squares, that is 2, 2, 2, and further 2. And divide it from the middle. You will have 8 squares. Here you write down A, B, and there you take C. So this is you will have A bar, B bar, A bar, B, A, B, and A, B bar. Because we are using gray code technique, so this is a swapping here. Similarly, here is a C bar and this is a C. Now this is A bar, B bar, C bar, and A bar, B, C bar by combining with this. Similarly, A, B, C bar, A, B bar, C bar. And in the second row, we shall have A bar, B bar, and C, and then A bar, B, C, A, B, C, and A, B bar, C. So this is we have. Now corresponding to this, you can also draw a table with binary numbers and gray codes. So you can also draw 4 plus 4, 8 squares. So this is A, B, and this is a C. Now it can be taken as 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. So this is 0, 1. And the same columns can be put here. This is A bar, B bar, C bar, A bar, B, C bar, A, B, C bar, and A, B bar, C bar. Similarly, A bar, B bar C, A bar, BC, ABC, and the last square will have A, B bar, C. Now, given a minterm expansion of a function, it can be plotted on a map by placing ones in the squares which corresponds to the minterms present in the expression and zeros in the remaining squares of the key map. Now let us do that. Suppose we have an expression. Suppose we have expression in the question. The expression is A, B, C bar plus ABC. Name it as a variable X. So you just need to simplify with the help of a key map. So your square key map will have now plot 8 squares first. So now you know that on this side we have AB and this is C because we have three variable and this is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Now ABC bar, ABC bar is here, so you can place 1 here. Similarly ABC, ABC is here, you can place 1 here and the remaining squares can be filled with the zeros because there is no term like this. Now you can make the grouping और पेयरिंग. सो जब आप इस पेपर को फोल्ड करेंगे मिडल से, सो दिस वन विल मेक पेयर और दिस विल ओवरलैप दिस वन. So you can pair the ones here and you know that we are using this. So this is we have. So what does it mean? The adjacent squares representing are A, B, C bar and ABC. The adjacent squares are ABC bar and ABC are grouped together. So this eliminates the change of variable. Complemented form to uncomplemented form, C bar changed to C. So this will be removed and the simplified term will be AB. This is by KMAP. In the similar manner, we can solve many more questions. Suppose the question is, you just need to simplify x is equal to a b bar c bar plus a bar b bar c plus a bar b c plus a bar b c bar plus a b bar c plus a b c. This is a long expression we have been given. So it will be more beneficial to use K-map in this case, and it will be easy to solve with the help of K-map. Now this thing we have here, you have AB and C. Now you can put ones or zero correspondingly. So this is 0, 1. This is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Now, corresponding to A bar, B bar, C bar, you can put 1. Similarly, A bar, B bar, C. A bar, B bar, C is this. You will put 1 here. Similarly, you will have 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Now, zeros का मतलब है वो वाला टर्म, वो वाला algebraic expression इस given x में नहीं है. So A, B, C bar will not be here. And similarly, A, B bar, C bar will also not be here. Now you have to use the grouping technique. Now as I have discussed earlier, आपने 2 के बनाने हैं. 2 ones mean pair and 4 ones mean quad. Now you can also create quads. Now just see the first quad has been created. So this is the quad, and when you fold the paper from this line, so this uh, right side will be on the top of this left side. So one will overlap these ones. So ultimately, this can also be the quad. So here two quads have been formed as denoted in the figure. Note that two ones are a part of both the quads. Now ये जो two ones हैं, ये इस quad का भी part है और इस quad का भी part है. So these are common. So quads formed by A bar, B bar, C bar, A bar, B, C bar, A bar, B bar, C, and A bar, B, C. So the quads formed by these four boxes produces the resultant as A bar, because this is the only common variable. So what are these boxes? These boxes are this first one, and A bar BC bar second box, this one, and A bar B bar C this box, and A bar BC is this box. So 1 1 1 1. So this quad will simplified, and now you just see B bar changed to B, complemented form is changed to here notations from complemented to uncomplemented, but A bar is the same. So this will be the resulting value by using these four expressions. Similarly, the quads formed by this, and this one can also be simplified. And let us see this. Only C has the same value. The other values, the other variables A, B are changing from complemented form to uncomplemented form. So this is A bar plus C. So A bar we were getting. So this is the simplified expression by the help of K-map for this three variable question. Now, as we are discussing the question of a three variable, we can also do the question of a four variable. So it's important to discuss the four variable question. ये जो क्वेश्चन मैंने ए बी सी में अगर गिवन है या वेरिएबल में गिवन है तो बॉक्सेस बना सकते हैं हम, ऐसे करें. बट अब ऐसे ही सिमिलर पैटर्न पर आप फोर वेरिएबल का क्वेश्चन भी बॉक्स बना करके कर सकते हैं. लेकिन इफ वी हैव द क्वेश्चन इन द फॉर्म ऑफ सिग्मा 0 2 3 4 5 8 10 11 12 13 sigma mean, you have to do the sum of products, the sum of minterms. This will be the sum of products terms or minterms. So you can, because this is the question for four variables, so you can have a box. Four variable means 2 raised to power 4 means 16 squares will be there. So the 16 square box will be plotted. So we will have this one. This is a 16 square box. On this side you will have CD, and on this side you are taking AB, and this is 0 0, or you can say that this is C bar D bar. Similarly, this is C bar D, this is CD, and this is CD bar, and this is SOP, sum of product terms. So 0 1 and 1 1 and 1 0. Gray codes we are using here. So this is 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0, and this will be A bar B bar, A bar D, AB, and A, B bar. And you will have expressions, and your expressions will be obviously the expressions will be here in this box. You will have A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. You can also put here. So A bar, B bar, C bar, D. You can put here. But before this, let us do the question in this form. 0, 2. This is the 0. We already know this. This is a 0. This is a 1. And 2, 3 will swap. So similarly, 4, 5, 6, 7 will swap here. So it becomes 7, 6. So after that, we will have swapping on this side also. 1, 2, here swap will be there. So you will have 8, 9, 11, 12 will be swap because हमें इस तरफ से भी swap करना है इस point So we were here plotting the squares. Squares have been plotted. Now we are trying to make quads. Now this 1, 1, 1, 1 are making a quad. So this is the first quad we are getting, and we can say that uh, okay. We can also have a quad on the corner. When you fold the paper from this middle line and this middle line, this one, 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 and one. And these ones will make a quad also. You can form a looping process and grouping of these ones also. So this is the second quad which we are getting. Similarly, this one, one, and this one, one are also making a quad. So this is also a quad here. So total three quads have been formed in this grouping technique. So with the help of this, we can find out the minterms, and the minterms will be, let us mark one. This is the first one. The first mintrum we are getting, that is M naught. Now you see 0 is for naught here. So M naught, because this one is making a quad with this M2, M2, and then M8, then M10. So these are making a quad. M stands for Mintrum here, and 0 to 8, 10 are the marking of these boxes with the help of gray codes. So we just need to write down the simplified expression, and you just see here corresponding to M naught, you should have corresponding to M naught in this box, you should have A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. So you can write down the expression here. Similarly, corresponding to M2, you will have A bar, B bar, C, D bar. And similarly, corresponding to 8, you will have A, B bar, C, D bar. And M10 will be A, B bar, C, D bar. So now you just see this one comes in this row. In this row, we have A bar, B bar. Just notice A bar, B bar is there in this row. And similarly, this one and this one are in this row of A, B bar. So these two rows are with A, B bar. So the common in these two variable, A bar, B bar, and A, B bar. A bar is changed to A, complemented form is changed to uncomplemented form. So B bar is common, so it will be taken. Similarly, for these ones and these ones, we have two columns, C bar, D bar, and C, D bar. So D bar is unchanged, it is written here. So similarly, the second quad will be, that is M4 plus 5 plus 12 plus 13. So M5 plus M12 plus M13. And corresponding to this, we have these two, 1, 1. So for these 1, 1, we have this row, and for this 1, 1, we have this row. Now you just see, A bar to A में change हो चुका है. A bar has been changed to A, but B is common, so B will be taken here. Similarly, for this one and this one, we have variable C bar, D bar, and this one and this one, we have variable C bar, D. So D bar has been changed to D. Complemented form is changed to uncomplemented. Only C bar is common. So the resultant expression is this for this quad. The third quad is this one, and this one, and this one. So the quad in the form of a Mintrum can be written M2 plus M3 plus M10 plus M11. Now, for this one and this one, we have this row A bar, B bar. Similarly, for this one and this one, we have this row A, B bar. B bar is common, so you can write on B bar. For these two columns, 1 and 1, and 1 and 1. The columns are there. So corresponding to these columns, we have CD, we have C D bar. So C is common because D has been changed to D bar. So you can write down D bar C. So the total resultant expression of this given sigma or the sum of product term is B bar D bar plus B C bar plus B bar C. But here one more thing is there. This is a B C bar plus a B bar C. This is the resultant expression. And with the help of a resultant expression, you can also plot a logic gate diagram. So you can plot the logic gate diagram with the input values B bar, D bar. You will have the gate that is B bar, D bar. Similarly, B, C bar and input are there. You will have a gate. This is the logic gate we have. Now this is the logic gate and this is the logic gate AND gate we are using because AND gate is used for F is equal to A into B. So this type of expression we use AND gate. Similarly, we have B bar C. So the gate can also be placed here with input value B bar C. So this is the AND gate. Now, the resultant, the resultant gate is your sum of product terms SOP, and your sum of product terms gate is like this. So this is the output. So this is the logic gate diagram of the resultant expression. So this is the way by which we can simplify the given expression or the Boolean expression with the help of K-map. We have discussed in this class uh, about K-map that how to reduce or how to simplify the Boolean expressions with the help of a Karnoff map with two variable, three variable, and four variables. So thank you very much. Thank you.